Last thing I want to talk about is what we're going to say square roots. And the really cool thing about square roots, these undo square powers. You could call this the inverse operation of a square power. So a great example of this, if I take the square root of 16, that thing is equal to 4, because if I take 4 squared, that's equal to 16. 4 squared is equal to 16. And we will get way more into this hideous looking thing. I mean, if I saw this thing on the street, I would definitely not say what's up. I would not invite it to coffee, and I definitely wouldn't take it to Thanksgiving. It's kind of just hideous, isn't it? But the whole idea is this is read as the square root of 16. That's how we read this thing. And then we say it's equal to 4. So when we say the square root of 16, we're using something much more general, which is called the square root. And square roots have anatomy. We will come back to this later in the course. This is just a quick review, which is not really a review because this stuff doesn't show up that often. To be honest with you, I have a lot of bones to pick. I get mad when I see roots just because I feel like mathematicians are trying to make themselves feel smart. We're going to call this thing the index. So the number that sits right on top of that little table is the index. This thing right there is called the radical sign, dude. It's just freaking radical, man. And the thing inside right there is called the radicand. Well, in this case, I probably should speak like a mathematician and call it the radicand, right? Those are some of the more exotic operations that we're going to study in this class. Quick review of how to write them and how to read them. I'll see you in the next video.